10 solar panel mistakes that quietly cost UK homeowners money, counted down to the most expensive of all. From Axiom Eco Homes. At number 10, oversizing the system. It's tempting to fill the whole roof, but any power you can't use yourself is exported for around 7 pence a unit, when buying it back costs about 25. A system sized to your daytime usage pays back faster than a bigger one you can't soak up. Number 9. Ignoring shade and orientation. One shaded panel can drag down an entire string of others wired with it. North-facing roofs or afternoon shade from a chimney or a neighbor's tree can cut your yearly generation by a quarter or more, so a proper shade survey and panel-level optimizers matter. At number 8, forgetting the inverter wears out. The panels themselves are usually guaranteed for around 25 years, but the inverter, the box that turns their power into something your home can use, typically lasts 10 to 12. Budget for one replacement, usually £600 to £1,000 when you do the payback maths. Number 7. Not claiming the export payment. The Smart Export Guarantee pays you for the electricity your panels send back to the grid, but only if you actually apply for it. Rates run from a few pence up to around 15, and they vary hugely between suppliers, so the one that sells you cheap power isn't always the one that pays you best to export. At number 6, adding a battery too early. A home battery earns its keep by charging on cheap overnight power and your spare solar, then running the house through pricey peak hours. On a time-of-use tariff that can pay back in around 8 years, but on a flat tariff, it can stretch past 16. Get the tariff right first. Number 5. Skipping MCS certification. The cheapest quote often comes from an installer who isn't MCS certified. And that's the silent deal-breaker. Without an MCS certificate, you can't claim the Smart Export Guarantee, and you may lose access to grants, even if the panels themselves work perfectly. Always check the certificate before you sign. At number 4, missing grid approval. Your local network operator, the DNO, has to sign off systems above a certain size before they can switch on. Below about 3.5 kilowatts per phase, it's a simple notification, but go bigger without applying and you risk delays or being told to throttle the system after it's fitted. Number 3. Using no power during the day. Every unit you use as the panels make it is worth around 25 pence to you, but a unit you export is worth only about 7. So shifting the dishwasher, the washing machine, and your car charging into daylight hours is worth 2 to 3 times as much as exporting it. A timer is the cheapest upgrade you'll make. At number 2, believing 4-year payback claims. A salesperson will quote the rosiest possible figure, but for most UK homes, a typical system pays for itself in around 7 to 10 years, not 4. That's still a strong tax-free return that beats most savings accounts, but go in with the real number so the maths actually holds up. And the costliest mistake of all. Number 1, not getting 3 quotes. The price for the very same system can swing by more than £1,000 for every kilowatt of panels, depending on who you ask. Getting 3 quotes, all from MCS certified installers, is the single easiest way to save yourself thousands, and it costs you nothing but an afternoon. Avoid these 10 and solar becomes one of the best returns on your home. Full guides over at Axiom Eco Homes. Subscribe for more straight-talking UK energy advice.